afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Tampa Bay Rays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jameson Taillon gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Matt, we're getting a chance to see a very talented right-hander here in Jameson Taillon. His stuff has always played well. It's just a matter of staying lucky and staying healthy. This guy has what it takes to be a solid Major League pitcher.
And now in the box, Brandon Lau. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Brandon Lau.
First pitch of the AB on its way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
First pitch, 106.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's Randy Arozarena, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. The average coming in at 266. 7 homers, 27 driven in. The 1-0. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance. I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball and a count like that is just unforgivable.
Hit to third, reined in, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The first baseman,
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. First offering. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Rich Hill gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now here it comes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball one. The average coming in 257, 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way as he'll take a look at ball 1. Stanton, base runner at first with 1 out. Just missing here, 2-0.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Slider taken for a called strike, 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Good curveball there. Clipped the outside black for a called strike. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Gio Urshela. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
This looks like it could be a rough one. He can't throw a strike, and it's only the first inning. I'm not sure he's going to be around here very long.
The 1-1 home.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
First and second now, 1 man out. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, Dero, you have to be licking your chops sitting at a 3-1 count. You get a fastball, he gets it and doesn't miss it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what you strive for. Find count leverage situations where you can be aggressive. Process of elimination tells you he's got to come fastball or something over the heart of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Here's the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. And this is popped up near second base. Lau is under it. 2 gone.
Batting 6, the second baseman,
So now to the plate, Rougned Odor. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the belt, the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Now it'll be Austin Meadows, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2. Popped him up. Torres is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
That is fifth, the third baseman, number 2, Yandy Diaz.
Now into the box, Yandy Diaz. First offering.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Count now a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. This is foul right side. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that's low, ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch. That one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Taylor Walls. First pitch coming, here it is. Diaz stands at first with 1 out. Ball 2 now.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
2-0 count and the pitch.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
The 3-0 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a little pop up here right in front of the plate. Higashioka has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So here's Mike Zunino as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. A dozen home runs, and he's driven in 24. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-1 makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider working. That thing's got depth and bite.
Lifted down the line in left. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the one. It remains 1-0. bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Miguel Andujar.
The left fielder, Miguel Andujar.
First offering. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little bouncer. And another foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with all speed.
Another one sent foul. Now the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there.
Batting
Kept
in.
his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Standing in now, Kyle Higashioka. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And he got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Scorched to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him. A base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. The bottom line is, I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard to play to make.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Now both runners are breaking. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To third. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
The batter, The designated hitter.
Next to hit is Giancarlo Stanton. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. From the stretch.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 2-0 on the way. This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A long two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. That average coming in right at 300 on the nose. 13 home runs and 29 driven in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2 one more time. Grounder down the line at third. Over to first, and that retires the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 4-0 New York lead.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." And one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. The pitch. As he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. The 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and 30 RBIs. The 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brandon Lau. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lau drives the ball with the best of them when facing right-handed pitching like this, but there is some swing and miss in his game. Some would say it's a little bit of an all-or-nothing approach at times.
I think in today's game you can live with it. The 3 true outcomes: homer, strikeout, or walk. Bottom line is, when he does put the ball in play, he changes the scoreboard.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, it's pretty frigid out there, and I don't know the science behind it, but it seems pretty difficult to get the full speed when it's this cold. Hard to say, but maybe that had a little bit to do with that caught stealing.
The 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Into the box, Randy Arozarena. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
High and deep down the left field line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting, the first base.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the second deck and gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. Fouled off. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The windup and the 0-1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Rays 3. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Number 29.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 down. And stepping in, Gleyber Torres. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Ball 3. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Kiermaier. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Bases are empty here with 2 away. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Here comes the 1-2. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off
All set for the start of the fourth, and set to go is the third baseman, Yandy Diaz. First pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider. Oh, got a favorable call on that one, as that's the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Up next, Taylor Walls popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. That evens it up 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Yankees lead it 4-3. And now, Miguel Andujar set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Miguel Andujar.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You can almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. You can relate, Dan. So what's going
Now
through the
batting,
pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. One out, runner at first. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-0 delivery. Count even now at 1-1. Andujar leads off first with one away. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-1 home now to Gardner.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. No hits to this point. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the fourth. Grounded to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Yanks leave one, and it remains a 4-3 game. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Two and two.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. Manuel Margot waits on deck. Three-two pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, Manuel Margot. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 4 home runs and 30 RBIs. The 1-0. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail it here, 4-3. Giancarlo Stanton now as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home.
That's bullshit.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Now the 2-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
He likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Another payoff pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8 pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him. Not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And this is lined hard to deep left. Arozarena is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 29.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Josh Fleming enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Gio Urshela will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the stretch.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 5 innings complete. The Yankees 4 and the Rays 3. Michael King takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0 home.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Had the green light there, but he's fooled by the curve. 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Standing in now, Ji-Man Choi. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Austin Meadows. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-2 delivery. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Choi, base runner at first with 1 out. Ready now with the payoff pitch.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Striding in is Taylor Walls. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Into the box, Mike Zunino. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the sixth coming up. All even now at 4 apiece. Now at the plate is Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Gleyber Torres.
And the pitch. They'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count in your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. He grounded out last time up. Now the first pitch.
Nope, ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
3-1 to him now. And he misses, ball 4.
The batter, the left fielder.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Hit hard to the right side. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
So now to the plate, Kyle Higashioka, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Count 1 and 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they will take the lead as he's safe at the plate, and it's now a 5-4 game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now the 0-1.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Higashioka over at second. Gardner at first, 1 gone. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Yankees are out in front, 6-4. Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs up and gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single.
The right fielder, number 13, Manuel.
In now, Manuel Margot. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. So next to hit is Brandon Lau. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw. Comes set with the 0-1. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Count is 1-2 now. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now into the box is Randy Arozarena. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 home. That's a strike to throw down. Is not close, as he's in there with a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 1-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for Tampa. They trail it here 6-4. J.P. Fireisen gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the veteran DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the AB now. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
One gone here in the Yankees 7th, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First pitch on its way.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Down and away, ball 1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bases are empty, one man out. Two and one. Now the 2-1. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he fouls this one off.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Another full count pitch home. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gio Urshela. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Ready with the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Set and the 2-1 pitch.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So here is Gleyber Torres. Now here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Rougned Odor now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Judge at second, Urshela at first, 2 out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Down the right field line, and that's going to be a fair ball. Judge is on his way home. He scores as they push their lead to 3 now.
Hey, D-Row, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. The 1-0 is taken down and in for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 pitch on the way.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
The 3-0. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Andrew Kittredge answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Kyle Higashioka will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. The set and the 1-1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. 1 run is scored. To second now, but he's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Number 11.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
To the plate now, Brett Gardner. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and 2 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 9, the Rays 4. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
G-Man Choi.
From the stretch. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes. Now a swinging bunt. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Drilled to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Next, here is Yandy Diaz. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
In there, 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They trail it here 9-4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Here it comes.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Fouled off. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here's another 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So now to the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The count now at 2-1. Here's the pitch. To 2-2 now. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on top, however, 9-4. Jonathan Loaizaga comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And now here is Taylor Walls. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Turned on down the line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next up, Mike Zunino. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball well outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So now here is Kevin Kiermaier. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Gardner going back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His first home run of the season as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Hey, every once in a while, these speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. The Rays find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Yanks used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Michael King claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
I ain't never falling for no pump fake. Yeah, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake. Yeah, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take. Yeah, yeah.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rays, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.